Now concerts, what we really want to talk about. They cost a fortune these days, and Congress is taking notice. A Senate hearing is about to be underway to look at a decades-old problem that's getting worse thanks to junk fees, scalpers, and resale bots. Our next guest is today's star witness, months after he joined the president for an executive order signing tackling ticket prices. Kid Rock joins us now alongside Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn, who's chairing that hearing. Welcome to both of you. Senator, great to have you. And to Kid Rock, welcome to the program. Great to have you on.
Thank you.
Okay, so do tell our audience what brings you to Washington today.
Yeah. We want to fix ticket pricing that's been out of control for, well over 30 years now. They've had hearings like this before. There's a big merger in 2009 with Ticketmaster and Live Nation, which many thought shouldn't have happened, and it's only made things worse. You just ask anybody these days about buying a ticket to a popular sporting event or concert, and they'll tell you that's a complete fiasco. So hopefully we can start to enforce the Bots Act, but more importantly, I would like to see, for the time being, a 10% cap be on the resale of a ticket, and I think that solves many, if not all, of our problems.
This has been a huge initiative for yours for quite some time. I want to flash back to you with President Trump at that EO signing, combating unfair prices. This is March of last year. Watch.
He's been a good friend for a long time, many years, and he's been after something that is for the good of a lot of people, including, in particular, the public, and having to do with ticket sales and scalping and all of the gouging that you have been reading about. It bothers a lot of other artists, too. You see the artists, and they go out with a $100 ticket and it sells for $2,000 the following night. And they seem to be able to sweep up the best locations, too, which is pretty amazing.
So, Kid Rock, how does this build on what you've already been working on with the president?
Well, what the president was is he really got the ball rolling down the hill when he directed, I believe it was the FTC.
That's right.
And the DOJ to go investigate what was going on with ticketing. So they went and investigated, and boom, they slapped 2 lawsuits down on Live Nation because the corruption is just unbelievable. Now, so that executive order got it going, but now here was Senator Blackburn, who's really pushing it forward, not just with the Bots Act to be enforced, but with also trying to get to the root of the problem, and hopefully legislation can get drafted where, as an artist, we can get the ticket prices that we set into the hands of the fans for those prices and stop them from being gouged by these bad actors, bots, brokers, who all hide behind the guise of capitalism. Trust me, I'm a capitalist, and I consider myself a deregulation guy, but there's no other way to do it that I see on this issue.
Well, we love proud capitalists, that's for sure, and we're big fans of yours. Senator Marsha Blackburn, we're big fans of yours as well. Tell us, you're chairing the subcommittee on this today. What's the goal? What do you plan to accomplish with this today, and having Kid Rock as your key witness?
You know, Sandra, what we're doing is building out the record. We do have a representative from Live Nation Ticketmaster to talk about how they continue to allow the bots on their site to scoop up all these tickets, and that disadvantages all the fans, sends fans to the resale market, and they're paying these exorbitant prices. Now, if the local utility and the local bank can cyber-proof their networks so they can keep the bots out, you would think that Ticketmaster, Live Nation, was able to do the same thing. They have proven that they cannot self-regulate. So today we'll build out the record. I also have an amicus brief that I'm circulating on the lawsuit so that we can get that with the court. And it is important that we address this problem. It's a consumer protection issue, and we want fans to be able to go to concerts, to shows, to sporting events, and enjoy those and not be ripped off by the resellers.
Make America fun again.
Amen. Yes. You have our full support for that. I mean, these hidden fees, Kid Rock, are incredible. When you look at they tallied these up from 2019 to 2024. We have this number up on the screen. There are a lot of zeros there. You're looking at $16,400,000 in hidden fees. This was provided to us.
It's a billion.
Sorry, billion. Thank you.
16 billion.
Provided to us by the FTC. I mean, these are incredible numbers to the point of my mistake. you lose track, and people just pay these because they want to go to the concerts. So, Kid Rock, my question to you is, have you had any specific conversations yourself with Ticketmaster about this?
Yes, I've been friends with the CEO of Live Nation, Michael Rapino, for many years, and in a lot of ways, we've done really good work together. But I've also ridden his behind very, very hard on Ticketmaster, especially when President Trump got into office. Being a friend, I said, I'm coming for you on tickets. He said, go for it. So here we are. The bottom line is nothing's gotten better through this Ticketmaster Live Nation merger. Tickets have only gotten higher and more expensive. And you nailed it when you said, this isn't like, where they raise the prices at a grocery store, and most people might have an option to go to a different grocery store. I'm proud, and I think every artist would tell you, I have the greatest fans in the world, so do they, and many of these people are willing to go above and beyond and sometimes pay money that they don't have to come see us perform. And that's just wrong. And what other business does not have a say-so or control their own inventory? All I want to do is sell the tickets with who I want and how I want. It's that simple.
There's no doubt you're fighting the good fight. To your point about how just a few dominate the marketplace, these are the brokers dominated Ticketmaster's marketplace. An internal review showed that just 5 brokers controlled over 6,000 Ticketmaster accounts and possessed 250,000 concert tickets to 2,500 events, again provided by the FTC. I want to finish up with this incredible picture that our producers put up for us. This goes back to 1994. Kid Rock and Senator, just to show our viewers how long you all have been at this fight. This is the Pearl Jam bassist Jeff Ament and guitarist Stone Gossard testifying before the House Government Operations Subcommittee. This is June 1994 on theater ticket handling charges. I mean, Kid Rock, this has been going on a long time.
I actually referenced that picture and that testimony in my opening statement, that this has been going on for the better part of 30 years. And it's only gotten worse, exceptionally worse. It was actually my friend, the CEO of Live Nation, said when that merger happened, he said this is an experiment, merging these companies and wanted to make things better for everybody, including fans, and bringing prices down. Well, we well know now, that experiment frickin' failed.
That's right.
Senator, I'll give you a final thought. I know you guys have to head into that hearing room. It starts at 2:30 Eastern time this afternoon. Get a final thought from you.
Yes, we're going to continue to get the BOTS Act enforced. We're going to continue to build out this record. I appreciate President Trump's support on this issue. And, we want to make certain that entertainers have the ability to sell tickets to their fans, and fans can enjoy the entertainers' music.
Thank you to President Trump for getting this ball rolling again, this snowball going down the hill, because I don't know we'd be here right now without that executive order.
Just one final thought, and thank you for that point. Just on AI, I mean, obviously bots are a big part of the problem here, and we all know AI can be used for good, it can be used for bad. I mean, how are you sort of embracing AI, or do you think it's only bringing about problems in the music industry and the entertainment industry?
Yeah.
You just said it. It can be used for good or for bad, pretty much like everything.
Yeah.
When the technology, I'm sure, came out of a hammer, somebody had a problem with it. You can build a house with a rock if you want, but I wouldn't employ you to do that when you have better tools. So I think we just have to try to use it for the good, get the bad out of the way, or let our people in the government regulate those things and keep them in check.
Yes, Sandra, we have the Trump America AI Act, and I have the summary of the discussion draft out on that now, and it protects communities, creators, children, and conservatives. And we're looking forward to putting those guardrails in place and protecting all this creative content, which is indeed uniquely American.
Well, Kid Rock, I know that so many of your fans are watching, and they appreciate you out there fighting the good fight for them, your fans and your concert goers. And Senator, thank you to you as well. Thanks to both of you for coming on.
You got it.
Sandra.
Thanks.
All right. Cheers.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.